In 2007, a young mother vanished without a trace. For 2 years, her family searched hoping she'd return. Then in 2009, a fisherman made a horrifying discovery. A metal drum pulled from Manila Bay. Inside it was cement, and within that cement, the body of Ruby Rose Barrameda. Welcome to True Crime Archives. Tonight, we revisit one of the most shocking and heartbreaking crime stories in the Philippines. The murder of Ruby Rose Barrameda. This case isn't just about death. It's about power, betrayal, and a family torn apart by greed and control. What happened to Ruby Rose? Who ordered her murder? And how did investigators uncover the truth buried beneath tons of cement and lies? Ruby Rose Barrameda y Bautista was a 27-year-old mother of 2. She came from a well-known family. Her sister, Jeneline Magsaysay, was the wife of actor Rodolfo Dolphy Jr., Quezon, son of the late comedy king of the Philippines, Dolphy. On the surface, Ruby Rose's life seemed stable. She was separated from her husband, Manuel Manolo Jimenez Jr., who came from another influential family, owners of a shipping company. But beneath the polite separation was a bitter custody battle. Ruby Rose was fighting to regain custody of her 2 daughters, whom her husband's family refused to return. Friends described her as kind but anxious, often saying she feared for her safety. Then one day she simply disappeared. On March 14, 2007, Ruby Rose left her house in Parañaque. She told her parents she was meeting someone to discuss the custody of her children. That was the last time anyone saw her alive. Days turned into weeks and weeks into months. Her family filed a missing person report, distributed posters, and pleaded through the media, but there were no leads, no ransom calls, no sightings, no trace. The police couldn't find evidence of foul play. Many began to believe she had fled the country. But her sister Jeneline never gave up. She said, "A mother would never leave her children," and she was right. 2 years later, in June 2009, a fisherman in Navotas noticed something heavy beneath the water near a shipyard. When authorities pulled it out, they discovered a welded steel drum sealed tight and unusually heavy. When they broke it open, they found layers of cement poured inside. And within that cement was a decomposed human body tied with metal chains, placed in a sack and entombed in concrete. Dental records confirmed what the Barrameda family had feared. It was Ruby Rose. The gruesome discovery shocked the nation. But the question remained, who would do this to her? Investigators soon got a breakthrough. A man named Ruben Pavio, a self-confessed hitman, came forward and confessed. He claimed he had been hired to kill Ruby Rose, and his detailed account led to the arrest of several people connected to the crime. According to Pavio, the order came from Manuel Jimenez Jr., Ruby Rose's estranged husband, and Manuel Jimenez II, his brother. They allegedly paid for Ruby Rose's abduction and murder to end the custody dispute. Pavio described how Ruby Rose was lured into a meeting, killed, stuffed into a drum, and encased in cement before being dumped into Manila Bay. His testimony shocked the public that the idea of a family dispute could lead to such a brutal and calculated killing. The arrest of the Jimenez brothers, members of a wealthy and influential family, caused a media storm. They denied any involvement, claiming the confession was fabricated and politically motivated. Court proceedings dragged on for years. In 2014, Manuel Jimenez Jr. died of illness while the trial was ongoing. In 2019, the Court of Appeals upheld the murder charges against the other suspects, including Manuel Jimenez II, keeping the case alive in the courts. The family of Ruby Rose continued their fight for justice even as years passed and the media's attention faded. The Ruby Rose Barrameda case became a symbol of 2 things: how power can silence the truth and how persistence can bring it back to light. Her sister Jeneline often said, "Ruby's body was found because she wanted to be found." Forensic investigators said it was a miracle that the drum surfaced at all. It had been buried deep in the waters for years. Even today, Ruby Rose's story serves as a reminder that no secret stays hidden forever. The murder of Ruby Rose Barrameda remains one of the most chilling and heartbreaking crimes in Philippine history. A story of love, power, and justice that came too late. What do you think really happened? Was this all about custody? Or was it something darker, buried along with her body in that cement-filled drum? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. If you found this story compelling, please subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more true crime stories from all over the world. This is True Crime Archives, and we uncover the cases that time tried to forget.